Dragonfire. We're on episode 3. There was less episodes than I thought. I thought this was a 4-part episode story thing. I thought it was a 4-part story, but there's only 3 parts to it. So we're on the final part. We're not halfway through. We're 2/3 of the way through. So let's go. Let's Boschk. It's Johnny Young Boschk at full screen, please. I think it's this part of this theme I like.
Yeah.
The ding, 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 ding.
I think every Doctor Who fan would agree with you.
Yeah.
There's no one who dislikes Theme of the Doctor.
Oh well, yeah, just every Doctor Who theme you like anyway. But that bit of this particular theme was my favourite part of this particular theme.
So is it like that on almost every level?
What, like what? With the ice steam? Probably, yeah. I think the whole place is... They're on the dark side of the moon where the temperatures are low enough for Kate to survive.
Oh, so you can't handle heat then?
I don't think so, no. Promon. Oh, Peramon. That digivolves into Coalmon. And then digivolves into Toalmon and Fromon and Chromon. I'm making a joke.
Okay. I'm thinking, shit, my Digimon's knowledge is not as good as it was.
You two stay here till the Doctor and I get back. Bilge back? No. You stay here with them, they can look after you so don't get anything. What? Behave, Doctor, don't argue. Let's leave your safe together.
It's got a point there.
We don't know which one of you will cause the trouble, but one of you is bound to cause the trouble, so the other two have got to be there to back you up.
ANT, aggressive non-terrestrial.
Have you seen an ant?
And about that small.
Do me a favour and leave the water pistol at home. If I'm relying on you to cover my back, I want to know that you are carrying enough artillery to blow this ant clean across the space station.
I just like the size difference.
Call that a gun. This is a gun.
That a gun. This is a fucking gun. Yeah, Dick.
Ready?
2 meters tall.
Minimum.
Okay. I'm not shit myself. I can do this. I can do this. It's a big day, Jim. It's a big day. You can do this.
And today I was wearing my white uniform as well. Oh god. I suppose it does.
What was with the music then?
Ice gardens all in a row.
We've got a new track and we want to show it off.
This must be a
I suppose it does look a bit like an ant
The
though.
large red star.
Little bit. Give it like antennae and an extra pair of legs.
But that was too high out.
Alien ant.
Why do we always get left out?
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Because you're the companions.
Yeah.
You're gonna wander off anyway.
Yeah.
I spy with my little eyes. Something beginning with I.
Ice.
You're gone.
Random little girl. Oh yeah, it's there to show you how much more trouble things are because the kids could get hurt. Oh no, they just okay. Okay. Would they not check under tables though? Surely you fire...
Why would you? Why would you check under
No,
the
but you
table?
fire a gun in the room, the first place I'd go is duck under a table.
Did they fire them? I
think
think
they...
they just burst in.
Oh, did they? I swear, okay, I don't know.
How come no one else is tripping over? It's just a doctor.
Yeah, he's got no grip on the bottom of his shoes.
Target temperature.
Perfect for the inside of a TARDIS. It's not the best for ice. Hang on, if they're on an ice planet, how the hell is she not freezing to death?
Something beginning with M.
Evolution.
Doesn't begin with M.
Why are they on the ice planet?
Look, he's gone back to his space pod.
Doctor and Mel,
No, or everyone else.
just that. I think it's just like a commercial centre. It's like people pop in, there's restaurants, shops.
It's a girl.
Not a
I'm
damn.
a tracker speaking her.
Well, he's better than Professor Oak.
Okay, yeah, true.
Aww.
I'm getting a very
Wait. Where did he come from?
I don't know, but I'm getting a very Barney the Dinosaur vibe from this. I don't know.
Where did the other two go? The one with guns. Did it run away and leave the girl? Could he just come along and pick the girl up?
Yeah. Just Barney the alien dinosaur is going around kidnapping children. Oh no, wait, and there's no guards guarding like the TARDIS of the ice world.
So he's gonna sits on there in his seat.
Good point, just a randomly placed seat in the middle of the room as well.
Come on, open. Vanessa, I love you. We're gonna have 3 kids.
How that would work, I don't know, but they were gonna be human ship hybrids. Humans with jetpacks built into them. Oh shit.
You got a tissue?
Me? I can grab one.
Oh, he's getting angry. Blitz is getting angry.
Kane! He's hulking out.
Oh, this is our spacecraft. I'm not stupid. Just come on.
Say the line, say the line.
Squeeze up then.
Say the line.
Hang about.
That's it.
Say it.
Hey, how'd you do that then? Well, it's bigger on the inside than the outside.
Well,
Well,
let's just say it.
someone said it. Someone said it.
Have you seen a small child called Stella anywhere? I appear to have mislaid her.
Miss Slade.
Well, if you do find her, will you be...
I've lost my dog. Have you seen her? I mean, my child.
Even with the dog, I have more compassion with that than that.
She's one of those mothers that don't give a shit about her daughter, but she's got like a little poodle,
Yeah.
little poodle in her handbag that. Oh come on! Oh shit! They killed her.
Ahead, and it's
They shot at it. We're not sure if it's dead.
It probably is now.
Okay, the creature's now dead.
Yeah, no. Self-destruct initiated. 5. 4. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's still there. Okay. It's just doing the jungle run thing where the statues come up out of the. Oh. Okay, well now they're dead.
Hopefully.
The creature is dead. Kill it.
He's got no grip on those shoes.
And a final surprise for anyone who might try and interfere with it. The huge
We have a
energy
shot every
surge
time he
when
slipped.
his head was disconnected.
That's what we're like. If we want a drinking game, we'll just have to re-watch this episode and take a shot every time he stumbles on the ice.
So why didn't he shock then?
One-time use. Run the battery dry now. It's just like.
Oh, come on, we've got to find...
Ooh.
That's what this like throughout most of this episode. You can see like the anger in the Doctor sort of seeping through. He's in a serious mode now. I completely forgot the subplot about the little girl.
Current ambient temperature -10 Celsius. Target temperature -100.
I thought she was going to put it over the Teddy's face then, like the Teddy was dead.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Pretty much. She's gonna pull it out an ice cube.
No, I'm not going to lift a finger to help you. Melanie! Don't listen to her, she doesn't mean it. Donut.
Give him the frickin' treasure.
What's happening?
Turn into a TARDIS.
It's turning even more into it, yeah.
Right side? It can't be.
That doesn't look too bad for models.
That's what you need. Don't show it too much. Don't give it like big bright lights pointing at it. Make it dark, gloomy, lit like that, and it looks nice.
Danger. Unfiltered sunlight.
Suicide?
What's he doing? It's scorching.
Suicide.
Yep. That's not too bad for the. It's very Indiana Jonesy.
Yeah. He drank from a wrong cup.
Yeah. I think that's obviously where they got the influence.
So, well, I'm guessing Glit's gonna have this spaceship
Good
now.
afternoon,
Yeah.
Chopper. This is the new management.
Yeah.
Captain Blitz. It's time for a...
No, I meant, I suppose it's time I should be going. Time that I left.
Why?
Yeah.
You're right.
This happens sometimes.
To go.
Well, they just get fed up.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're in the TARDIS, I go anywhere. Why would you get fed up of that?
Right now, let's not hang around wasting time.
No, I'm not going until I've said my piece. I just wanted
There's no
to say...
time, Mel.
Oh, all right, you win.
I do. I usually do.
I'm going now.
That's right, yes, you're going.
The Doctor doesn't like
Not for
goodbyes.
ages.
Yeah.
Already gone. You're still here. Just arrived. Not even met you yet. It all depends.
She was kind of the archetype of the river with like a timey-wimey meeting. She met him before he met her.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Very well bound as well.
Well, I was thinking of going a bit further.
How much further?
How much further are you going?
She obviously wants
Hang on.
the G.
Excellent. Yes. Mel can keep you out of trouble, Blitz.
And that means no more dodgy deals.
Thanks a billion, Doctor.
Thank you so much.
I'll send you a postcard.
But I don't have an address.
Oh, I'll put it in a bottle and throw it into space. It'll reach you in time.
Ace, where do you think you're going?
Hovo.
Ah, yes, but by which route? The direct route with Glitz or the scenic route? Well, do you fancy a quick trip round the 12 galaxies and then back to Perivale in time for tea?
Ace!
But there are 3 rules. 1, I'm in charge.
Whatever you say, Professor.
2, I'm not the professor, I'm the doctor.
Whatever you want.
And the 3rd? Well, I'll think up the 3rd by the time we get back to Perivale.
Oh shit, she's still there. Wait,
See
so,
my mummy?
oh god, they do like a Captain Jack in the shower.
Come on.
Shit. There's my chance. To stop my abusive mother.
But they've got a mother and a daughter travelling on their ship with them.
Yeah,
and they
I don't think they
even
even realise that.
No, they haven't yet. That's the story I want to see. The episode immediately after this, when Glitz and Mel realise they have a mum and a child on board, and they suddenly fly into like danger. Okay, it was not as good as I remembered, but it got better toward. It was getting that last episode was definitely much better.
Yes.
It picked up a lot more. So what would you stick it at about? What's your views, opinions, and...
I agree with you. That was the best one out of the 3. That's all.
Directed by Chris Clark.
Yeah, so obviously some bits could be done better.
Yeah.
But I really do like the when the spaceship came out of the planet.
That model shot.
Yeah, that's
when model shots are done right, they
that
can
was-
look nice.
Yeah, I think I was more impressed with that than anything else, really.
Well, just that one shot.
Yeah, just that model shot. I'm like, oh shit, this actually looks quite good. Everything else
Compared to the other model shot they had of Glitz's ship flying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you rate this then? Trip down memory lane for you.
Yeah, well, that's like I'm a bit more biased than you, so I'm still it'll probably be around about a 6 for me. What were you gonna?
I was gonna go for a 5.
A 5?
Like,
Yeah.
it's not the worst thing I've seen, but not the best. But it's still watchable. It's still enjoyable.
I think there are going to be better episodes to come.
Mm.
Giggity. And I don't think this is one of the highest rated episodes. It's just a mediocre episode. It just so happened to fall on the episode that introduced Ace.
Mm.
It's like you said, it doesn't really feel like a series end.
No.
It
Well,
feels
that
more-
was technically the 2nd episode of the season.
no, that was
That last
technically
episode.
or the 3rd one.
No, but the first one is the end of the previous season. Like episode.
Okay, so season 24, you've got Time and the Rani, Paradise Towers, Delta and the Bannerman.
Dragonfire. That was the last one of
the
season
last
24.
one of So this is the last. So it didn't really feel like a series.
Oh
5.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, next time we'll be starting season 25.
Ah. Okay.
It wasn't like it felt more like this would have been the first episode of season 25.
Yes.
If they'd have just like reworked it in a way or something, I don't know.
Well, maybe they just want to get rid of the companion.
Yeah.
Well, we had enough of her. She seems a bit boring. Let's have another one.
I, from what I remember, she's not one of the highest rated
I can see that.
Doctor Who companions.
Mm.
But just rewatching that though, she didn't seem too bad.
No, to me,
The screaming was a bit like, okay,
Yeah,
chill your gums a bit, girl.
to me, it just seemed more like a side character rather than companion.
We're talking about Mel,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ginger one, Bonnie Langford. Yeah, okay.
Just seemed like a normal character that was just stuck with a doctor. It didn't seem to have any special.
Yeah, she did.
Like her
Doesn't
character
seem-
doesn't stand out.
Yeah, they kind of like the way they met was a bit weird, but they didn't even really delve into that deeply. It's like they met out of order because she was brought in as a witness during the Sixth Doctor's trial before he'd met her.
Okay.
So he technically met her there, but she'd already travelled with him for some time, sort of thing.
Okay.
It's very River Songy.
So they could have gone more into that and got more.
Yeah, I don't.
story
From
time,
what I
but-
remember, they didn't delve into that too much. Not like they did with
River
River
Song.
Song.
Which I thought that's quite a unique storyline.
That it would have been for back
Two
then.
time
Yeah.
travelers meeting in
I-
reverse order.
I think they looked into it a lot more in audiobooks since they've made audiobooks and stuff. But
Yeah.
back when they were actually doing the episodes, they didn't really follow on that. But anyway, that was kind of the first episode.
The first one
in
out of 8, 9.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 altogether. So we've got 8 to go in the Ace arc, or the Ace Chronicles, the Ace plot lines. And next time we have Revenge of the Daleks. So
Is it the Revenge or Remembrance?
Remembrance. Sorry, I'm thinking bloody Revenge of the Cybermen. That's what we did last time. Was there a Revenge of the Daleks?
Pretty sure there
Must have
be.
been. There must have been. Genesis Day.
We'll have a look at next time we do the next episode.
Yeah.
Little
well,
trivia fact for you.
yeah. So I've got both editions because that one's scratched a buggery. So next time we'll be watching the special edition of Remembrance of the Daleks, and this was one of my first classic Doctor Who episodes.
When was the last time you watched that?
Still quite a while ago. It's just
5 years, 10 years?
About most of them was about 4 or 5 years ago that I'd watched any kind of classic Doctor Who anyway. So I know I remember more about this one than I do others. Than I definitely did of today's one anyway. So long outro, longer than I expected, but we'll see you next time. So
Not doing a lecture thing?
no, because
No?
Dragonfire's ended. We can't Dragonfire, but it's gone. It's done.
It's over.